Hello students, so far we have been discussing about private, public type of variables in C++. Today we are going to discuss about the protected variables. We always discuss that actually a C++ program begins with a class. Let's say I have a class called father, and whatever you write within this are available. Whatever you write within this, all variables or functions or member functions, everything is available within this class, within these two braces. Now, so far we discussed about private and also public type of variables, and I also mentioned that if there was a function called main, and this is like another family which is not liked by this family, so they don't want to give any information from here to here unless, let's say we have in public integer marks of a father he wants to disclose, then he can always create an object P or something, and he can always access the P dot marks is equal to 10, something like that he can access. Now if it was a private variable like integer, let's say income, he doesn't want to disclose. In such case, had I said here instead of P dot marks, had I said P dot income is equal to 2000, then it would have given an error because income is a private variable. It cannot be taken outside to a main function. Now we are talking about a third type, that is called protected type. As its name suggested, it is protected. This is protected from, let's say, first main itself. Let's see in the main, is it protected? Yes, let's say we have a variable integer, let's say age, and this age is, let's say, it's protected. Then the father may not like to give this information to the main, so if somebody tries to access this P dot age is equal to 10, then it will say error because age is protected. Age is protected, it will say. Protected, it will say. Now that means the age is acting like a private variable to you. You can think that age, always the protected variables work like a private variable for the main. Now, but why then what protect is required? Protected can be brought in to any inherited class. Let's say there is a son class which is inheriting the public properties of father, then inside this how what all our data will be available. So here you can use public properties, means the marks has come from there to here as public, and anyway income cannot come inside. As I say, income cannot come because that was a private thing here. It was private. So the next one is the age. It is a protected variable, so inside this also it will come as a protected variable only. Okay, something like that. Now if I try to create a son P and I try to say P dot age is equal to 10, will it allow? No, it will not allow because inside this it has come as protected. Now can consider the case instead of is being inherited as public, let's say I inherit it here as protected, in a protected mode. That means income anyway is not available from there, it's private. Marks as public, so that comes here as protected. The public one is converted to protected and comes and enters here. And protected variable, whatever was the age which was protected, now also it will remain protected inside this. Now the third case, let's say you are inheriting this as private father. That means anyway income cannot come because already private, it cannot enter into this. Marks is public, so marks will become private here. It was public, from public it converts into private. And the protected, that is age was already protected, so this will also become a private variable here. From protected it becomes a private variable inside this. So now practically we can see how this can be implemented in a C++ program. Let's open the DEVC Borland C++ compiler and let me open a new program for you to demonstrate this to you. So as I said, every C++ program needs these two lines that I have been telling in every class. Then let's say I have a father, same like what I discussed. I have created a father class in which I said, okay, I have put marks in public, he wants to disclose that information. Age, he has put it in protected mode, and income is in private mode. Income he doesn't want to give at all. He doesn't want other people to know at all. Now, let's say, let us consider the case we are taking, let's say, we are creating another class called son. So in this particular case you can see that when you say it's inherited as public, you can see from here. So the bars comes here as public. Age comes here as protected. It was protected here at the top and here also it's protected. Income is anyway not accessible. Now I can always force in the constructor. This is a constructor. Marks I can change and age I can change. Now, so that is the way you can bring it. Now let us take another case. Suppose instead of son, I delete this and I say now now suppose I delete this son, original son class, and I put this one, a son2. It is like another one, where the only difference is it is inheriting his protected father. So then what happens? This marks was public, it got converted as protected inside this, and protected remains protected here, and income anyway not accessible. So these two variables you can rewrite inside this, they are accessible. Now consider the third case, the last case, that is instead of retyping it, I am cutting and pasting from somewhere else, that's all. You can understand that. It is like son3. Now I am inheriting as private. That means marks was what? It was public, now it will become private here. Age will become private. Income anyway not accessible. Now You can see that, you can also see that in the main program, if I wanted to access any of the protected variables, it will not allow. Like for example, let's say I am creating father f, then I say f dot marks is coming because it's public. Now I say f dot age. If I say something, if f dot age is equal to 20, then this will not be allowed because protected variables cannot be taken out. I am saving this data file. See that when I compile this, it's saying age is protected. You cannot take it out to the main. This is not possible. So that's all about the protected variables. Thank you.